Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm doing another top list Star Wars thingy, Star Wars ranked, I don't know what I'm going to call them. Saying the last one I did my top 10 moments of the Skywalker saga. So today I'm going to go through my top 5 moments of the Mandalorian Season 1. So yeah, spoilers ahead for Season 1 of the Mandalorian if you haven't watched it. So yeah, I would assume you'd be watching this and, I've already watched season 1 of The Mandalorian, but with that said, let's jump right into the list. So yeah, obviously these are also just my opinion, not fact. So yeah, you might have completely different moments. So first off, with number 5, the opening from Chapter 1, The Mandalorian, opens up. We see the Mandalorian standing there with his tracking um, fob top thingy, whatever. Then goes into that cantina and whatnot, and just yeah, I will say it wasn't my favorite like actual scene and whatnot, but just like the feeling of it all and being the first scene of the show and the first live action Star Wars TV series scene moment ever. Um, and witnessing that. The day the series, the day the episode came out was, just great. And yeah, uh, obviously, with like, I mentioned this a few more times, with, obviously live action Star Wars is great, and being on TV is great too. Obviously, I prefer live action Star Wars movies, and being able to go to the theater and that, theater experience is better than really anything else for me, at least. Being definitely when you're watching the movie with a crowd of people who like it and are fans. Because like certain moments, which are some moments, during when I have my next four, which I talk about this how crazy would it have been to watch it with a crowded theater with a bunch of fans of Star Wars. But yeah, you know definitely the scenes is great. Watching that, seeing live action Star Wars on you know TV for the first time, or streaming service, a TV series or series, whatever the name would be. But yeah. But anyways, moving on to number 4, which is the ending, actually, chapter 8, Redemption, which that moment was when Moff Gideon with the dark saber. So yeah, because at the end of the episode, Din defeats Gideon, and then he flies away with Baby Yoda, Cara Dune, and Grief Karga stay on Navarro. Is that the name of the planet? I don't remember. And instead of following the Razor Crest into space, it cuts over to Gideon's tie. We see him cut his way out. So, originally it's like, oh, how's he cutting his way out? And then you see, the blade of the dark saber, and he comes out, climbs out on top of the tie with the dark saber. Such a great moment. And yeah, once again, just thinking of seeing that in a theater with a crowd, definitely of like Clone Wars and Rebels fans and whatnot, and just seeing that moment would have been so cool. But it doesn't take anything away from the moment. It's still an incredible moment. Obviously, I watched the episodes by myself, so when I did watch them originally, in fact, I've watched this season twice, and I watched it by myself the second time too. So yeah, it's a great one. And hey, at least I did a video back in November of what the read plus watch before the Mandalorian. At least I mentioned all the appearances of the dark saber. And like originally, I was like, I mentioned like Mandalorian stuff from the Clone Wars and Rebels. And I'm like, I don't feel like it's really gonna pay off in the show. And hey, at least it did in several ways. So yeah, but anyways, great scene. Number three is when Moff Gideon comes in and reveals himself to everyone in Chapter 7, The Reckoning, and it kind of follows up, follow up to it in Chapter 8, Redemption, and the moment, it just so great, the tension of it all and whatnot. Don't know how our the Mandalorian, Cardoon, and Grief Karga are gonna be getting out of this, and Moff Gideon, comes out as a TIE fighter, starts talking to them and whatnot, and it's just so great. I'll see next episode continues, talks more, and yeah, Giancarlo Esposito as Moff Gideon, it's just so great. He only had like 15, maybe 20, probably around 15 minutes of screen time, so just so little of him in those 2 episodes, and he's already one of my favorite Star Wars villains. You know, he's just very menacing and whatnot. How's he soft spoken, intelligent also, but also just pure evil and a great villain. The only other Star Wars villain I can really think of is Thrawn, who's like that. Honestly, they actually are pretty similar, other than Thrawn's a Chiss, and obviously Afghanian's a human, so yeah, and obviously there's probably some differences, but yeah, but just the tension of the scene and all of that was just great. Giancarlo Esposito as Moff Gideon is just great. But alright, before I get into my top two picks, I'm gonna go through some honorable mentions real quick. I'm just gonna list them off and one by one, not really talk about them too much. But yeah, so I tried to pick at least one moment from each episode. So yeah, I was just kind of supposed top two picks, but it is what it is. So just gonna go in episode order. First off, we see the underground Mandalorian civilization in Chapter 1, The Mandalorian, the Baby Yoda reveal in Chapter 1, The Mandalorian, the Jawa chase in Chapter 2, The Child, Suka, when, the Jawas get the egg and they eat it in Chapter 2, The Child, Din gets his new armor in Chapter 3, The Sin, then, goes back for The Child in Chapter 3, The Sin, Din meets Cardoon in Chapter 4, Sanctuary, the ATST attack on the village, Chapter 4, Sanctuary. Return to Mos Eisley in Chapter 5, The Gunslinger. Then goes after the crew in Chapter 6, Prisoner. Then recruits Kara and Queel in Chapter 7, The Reckoning. The Scout Trooper opening in Chapter 8, Redemption. Din's flashback in Chapter 8, Redemption. And IG-11 Sacrifice in Chapter 8, Redemption. Some of those were very close. In fact, if I did a top 10, a few of those would have been in it. But yeah, definitely IG-11's Sacrifice. It was the one was very close to getting in, but yeah. Anyways, now back to the main list here. But let's get into my second favorite moment, which is when Baby Yoda lifts the Mudhorn in Chapter 2, The Child. The moment was just great. Din's in trouble. Fighting the Mudhorn, and he's losing, and he takes out his vibro blade or whatever it's called, taking his last stand. But yeah, and then we see Baby Yoda reach out his hand and lift the Mudhorn. Such a powerful and magical moment. It's like when Yoda lifts the X-wing out of the swamp in The Empire Strikes Back. The score was also great during this scene. The score in the show in general was just great. But yeah, it's just a very magical, powerful moment in the show for me. Which leads into my number one moment, which is when the Mandalorians come and save Din in Chapter 3, The Sin. It's just great. Din, just rescue Baby Yoda as bounty hunters and Grief Karga are after him, and he's about just like the last moment. He's kind of in a moment of like last stand, and out of nowhere, all the Mandalorians come and help him to fight off the bounty hunters so they can get away and whatnot. And it's great, mainly for seeing all those Mandalorians in action, in live action. It was great. And I really, really liked it. And once again, just imagine watching that, with in the theater with a crowd of Star Wars fans. But yeah, it just was just type of brings chills and whatnot. But and, not even though I should have been expecting, it wasn't like a moment I was really, really fully expecting. Even though in reality it was like, just seen it coming from a mile away. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. I also did the top 10 moments of the Skywalker Saga. Probably gonna do like my top 10 episodes slash arcs of the Clone Wars soon. Also, now that it's over. Um. So yeah. And yeah. But anyways, I've been Sars of you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.